Okay, so Kate and Alice, we've been looking at algebraic patterns. Spugs and fling to the board. We've been looking at spotted peas from the mythical planet of Alys and Kate. Okay, this is where they have insects that have funny things and look funny, different number of legs, and they use algebraic patterns to work out how many squares or how many feet. So let's have a look. So what have you made down here for me? It's a 6 what? Okay, yeah. Excellent. Now before we go any further, let's just have a look at the 6-spotted pea. Is there something not quite right with it? Can you just have a look at the pattern? Aha, so we might need to, oh, there we go, we're missing, yep, so how many feet has it got now, Alice? So we still need to make sure it's got 6 feet, so the pattern just needs a couple more, another card added, doesn't it? Good girl, Kate. Awesome, that looks better, thank you. So we've got a 5-spotted pea and a 6-spotted pea. Okay, so, right, what have you got on your whiteboard there, Kate TS? Great, so let's tell me. So how many cards do we need to make a 1-spotted pea?
2.
How many to make a 2? How many cards in total to make a 2-spotted pea?
1 and 1.
No, that was to make the 1-spotted pea, wasn't it? What about to make the 2-spotted pea? So let's look up here if you need to on the board. The picture of the 2-spotted pea. It's one with 2 feet. How many cards in total?
5.
Can you point to where that is on your table? Awesome, you are following, cool. How many to make the 3-spotted pea? 8, okay. So if we have a look down here, how many in total did you need to make the 5-spotted pea?
14.
How did you work that out? Did you just count or did you look at the pattern?
We counted and looked at it.
What was the pattern? So how many cards? Okay, so you realised that you couldn't have the 2 colours together. Tell me what, so how did you know, you knew there was 3 more cards for each, did you? Kate? How many cards did you need for each new foot? If I was to add a foot on now to your 6-spotted pea, how many cards am I going to need? Alice? How many cards would you need to add on another foot onto your pattern? Have a look at the pattern on the floor. How many cards would you need to add on another foot? On either of them. Because adding a foot on any of them is the same amount of cards. If I was to add another foot or another spot, no, but how many to add one more spot? That's how many in total. Okay, but how many cards do you add each time to give it another foot? Do it if you want. Grab your cards and work it out. Well, take some off that one over there. Okay, give Alice those cards, please. Now, if you were going to add another foot to this one, how many cards are you going to need? How many cards have you had to add, Alice? 3. How many green ones?
2.
And how many yellow ones?
1.
Okay, so for every leg or every spot you add, you have to add how many cards, Kate TS? You just watched Alice do it. How many cards did you have to add for each new foot? 3. How many green ones?
2.
And how many yellow ones? 1. So that's a pattern. So you know that every foot you've got, you have to have 2 greens and 1 spot. Okay.